Hi guys, welcome to another goals video. Today we are just going to be looking over my goals from last month, August, and then seeing what we accomplished, what we need to move over to September, and what we can change. I'm looking a little bit funny. I think it's because I don't have any earrings on. But I'm sitting on my couch today and I'm a lot of bit too lazy to go and just put some on for this video. So we're just gonna go earringless for today. I've got my Notion up and I will just become a tiny little screen in your screen to show you what we're working with. Okay, so we've got our August goals here. We're gonna start with like the house things, right? So organize bedroom, not checked and still not being checked. We're finishing up the dresser recycle. Andy's actually here home today. He's usually not. I feel like he's usually at work when I'm filming, but he's here today and he's outside putting new runners or like sliders, the things that the drawers that slide on the dresser. So he is just finishing that up. I don't think he's gonna finish today. Oh, actually, he took out all of the drawers, so he might finish the drawers today, but I think he wanted to just go over the paint because he said he like messed up as he was trying to remove the old runners and put the new runners in. So anyway, that's an Andy thing. Move all of my clothes into the dresser, still unticked because obviously I have to wait for the dresser to be done. I've been keeping an eye out on Marketplace for a floor vase and I still have not really found one that I liked. I did actually find one that I liked on Marketplace, but it's so far away, so I'm just waiting to see if I can find one that is in the similar boat as that one. And then I don't know, if it still doesn't sell and I'm ever in that area, I might just try to pick it up. And then move the rug under the bed. We still haven't done that, but we did change out the rugs though. So the rug that is going in the room is just rolled up right now, and he vacuumed it and he washed it. It'll probably be easier to put it into the room before the dresser goes in. So the dresser obviously is still not done yet. So once it is done, we will fix the bedroom. But I'm not too worried about these goals not being checked off because it's just, I don't know, it's not really that big of a deal. And then next we have these ones that are ticked off. So we have organized bedroom closet. Under that I have moved all of my clothes into the closet and I have put the linen baskets on the top shelves. The closet is looking really nice. I did vlog kind of that whole process and it's not fully done. I still maybe want to add a rug to the ground. All of our floors are hardwood and it's just nice to have like something soft underneath your feet. I'm looking for a nice soft faux fur rug to put in there, but it's pretty much done. If you want to check out that video, I will leave a card to it somewhere up there. Moving along, we have clear out living room space, which is unchecked and it is still unchecked. I will say that I have sold and gotten rid of a bunch of things that were in the living room that we needed to get rid of. So that is good. Slowly but surely we are moving it along, and Andy actually just sold his foosball table, which takes up most of the space in the living, in like that side of the living space. So that will be gone next week. The guy said he was picking it up. So that'll be nice. It'll let us open up the space and see kind of what we want to do with it. Because I think we are wanting to make it sort of like a play space, a play area for our baby. Obviously, I haven't had the baby yet, so we still have time to like think about that. But slowly but surely doing that. Put in the new rug, which we did put in, and I love it so much. We got a cream mellow mat, and if you've never heard of a mellow mat, I don't know if they ship all over the world, but they are definitely here in Australia, obviously, because we have one. It is the softest thing ever. I feel like I'm just walking on clouds and it feels so nice underneath my feet. So next we have declutter the back room, which is kind of the same thing as the living room space. Slowly but surely we're getting there, and I have also gotten rid of a lot of things from back there. And then next to it, I had get it ready for the nursery, which I have crossed off because my parents are coming to stay with us for 2 weeks-ish after I have the baby. And the thing is, in this house, we only have 2 bedrooms. So our bedroom and then the back bedroom, that is kind of like where our guests stayed. We have a queen size bed in there. So we were going to sell the bed and just start to decorate the nursery with it, but my parents are visiting and I would really like them to stay in the house, obviously, to better be able to help me with the baby and also like spend time with me and the baby, because that's what they're coming for. So yeah, that is probably the main thing that has changed in my goals. The next one, we have vision board for large canvas painting, which actually I can cross that off. I don't think I can do 2 cutaway screens, but I might be able to put a picture. So I'll put a picture of like my vision board for what I want to make the painting be. I bought the paint already as well, and I've already received it. So really the only thing I have left to do is to start painting it, but I do have to figure out where I want to paint though. I might, because it's quite a large canvas, so once Andy is done with the drawer, I might actually take the canvas outside and do some painting out in the garage, also because ventilation, I don't want to be breathing in paint. But yeah, I'm really excited about that and got my creative juices flowing for that, so pretty excited to see what it comes out like and how it'll look over the dresser. All right, next is clinical Pilates once a week. I can tick that off because I have been pretty good. I did miss 1 week where I didn't go, but that is because I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I had a final like sort of lunch thing with one of my employers. I had to give them back the keys and they just like, you know, thanked me for doing all of my work there and gave me a little gift for the baby and things like that. So unfortunately that fell on the same day that I go to Pilates, so I just ended up skipping the week. So I did not do that, but I'm still gonna check it off because I'm gonna say good enough. Meal prep and grocery shop Sundays and Thursdays. So I will check this off too. I won't say that it has been exactly on Sundays and Thursdays, but I feel like I have been doing really well with meal prepping and like having food in the house so that we don't have to order takeout. So I'm going to check that off and give myself a pat on the back. Next, we have create sustainable morning routine. That's just gonna get moved over. As this is the night routine, that is just going to get moved over. And I know what I'm about to say is going to sound like an excuse, but Andy's hours of work plus me just like not working and like being home just makes it really hard for me to create a morning routine and a night routine, just because his hours are like, they're usually changing because he has a mixed roster when he is on like the normal one. And lately he's been doing 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. but it's just like such a weird time, and I don't know, it's kind of easier if we just wake up at the same time and we go to bed at the same time. The only problem with that is that if he works late or he gets out late, then I'm still waiting up for him, then that just like messes up with my sleep routine, and it's just, I don't know, it's just such a mess. I need to be better at it though. I need to figure that out, but I haven't yet. That's okay, we're just gonna move it over. Physio and pelvic floor exercises, hip opening stretches. I think I have been pretty good at doing that, so I will check that off. We have 1 to 2 rest days and 30-minute walks on other days. We have not created a routine for Masa because our walks are still kind of random and all over the place. I have been pretty good at going on daily walks though, so I might just check that off anyway, and again give myself a pat on the back because I think I've done a pretty good job at that. And some of these goals are really hard to just kind of like I don't know, check off, I guess. Things like this is kind of hard to check off because I feel like I have to listen to my body as well. I'm 34 weeks pregnant. I'm 34 weeks pregnant today, and I just feel like I have to really give myself some grace. So there's that. Teach muscle orbit. We are not quite there yet, but we have been practicing a lot and she has gotten a lot better. So I am proud of her for that, and I'm proud of myself for that as well, because obviously she needs me to teach her. Once we get it though, I will show it on camera because I think it's just so cute to watch her do all of her tricks. YouTube video upload once a week. We can check that off. I have been so good. And next to it, I've just written all of the dates that I've actually uploaded. I started off uploading on Sundays and then it kind of just like changed to Mondays because I missed a Sunday, and I think I like that better. So I think I will try to just continue posting on the Mondays. But yeah, I've been consistent with that, and slowly, very slowly, I'm kind of starting to figure out what my niche is and really what I want to vlog and what I want to upload. So that is nice too. And then underneath that, we have roughly planned video content for the month, which I'm gonna check that off too, because as you can see next to it, oh, I'll uncheck it actually just to show you. Next to it, I have started just writing down a bunch of like different ideas that I would like to do, and then as I complete them, I'm just crossing them off. So that's been really helpful as well. I'm just, every time an idea pops into my head, I'm just writing it down so that I don't forget. And then the last thing I have on here is make 5 wall hangings, which I have made half of one. As in I got like the whole foundation down, but I haven't actually like done anything else on it. I was thinking of doing some needle felting on it, and then I kind of realized that I don't really like needle felting. So then my next idea was to do some embroidery on it, and then I just like somehow got into macrame and like doing macrame, and so I kind of just abandoned that project and started a new one. And that kind of brings me to an exciting kind of thing that I want to talk to you guys about for a business idea that has popped into my head as I've been doing all of this. But actually I will talk about that once we start going over the September goals. I might actually just stop recording for a second, and I'm going to just see what I have to move over to September goals and my new September goals, and then I will come back to talk you guys through it. The sun is definitely starting to go down, so sorry if the lighting has changed, but we are back and I will share my screen with you for September goals. So we've just got it here. All of this stuff, the organized bedroom and everything that is under it, I pretty much just moved from my August goals, so we don't really have to go over that. I've already told you I wanted to add a faux fur rug to the bedroom closet. We're still working on decluttering the living room and the back room space. And then one new thing that I've added is this, which is organize my baby shower. So I honestly originally was not going to have a baby shower, but a bunch of my friends kept asking me about it. And so I was like, okay, maybe I should throw one. And then the original plan was to throw like a baby shower, inviting all of my friends and all of Andy's friends and his family as well. But that is just way too many people, and our house is not big enough, and all of the venues are just so expensive, and I was just getting really overwhelmed like trying to figure out where we can have it externally that is not going to cost me like thousands of dollars. And so in the end I've just decided to make like a small little casual gathering sort of style baby shower here in my house, and we're just inviting pretty much my friends. I think the only people that are coming from, I guess, Andy's like side is one of his cousins and his cousin's partner, just because, I don't know, I consider them more friends than family, I guess. Well, I guess all family is friends, right? But they're like around our age, and the partner of the cousin also was asking me about a baby shower as well. So anyway, that is just like a big rant to say we're having a small baby shower gathering here in my house, and I do still want to do some baby shower games, and I kind of have already started looking and have an idea of what I want to do, but I just want to solidify the games. And then I have to buy decorations. I don't have to, I would like to buy some decorations and figure out the layout of the house for inviting them. And then the food, again, I already kind of have sort of an idea of like what I want to do for food. Just like, honestly, something very easy. I'm not having this baby shower till the end of September, so I do have quite a bit of time to like figure all of that out. And then moving on, we've got this section which I'm calling my nesting section. Like I said, baby is coming next month. I can't believe it. Oh my god, it's so close. But she's coming next month. So we've got a few things to do. Washing all of the baby clothes, hanging up all of the baby clothes, packing my birth bag, and packing my hospital bag. Next section is kind of like my work section, even though again I'm not earning any income from any of this, but we are calling it work because in the future that is the plan, right? To make a little bit of income from this. So first, just like before, we have YouTube video uploading once a week, and then I'm just going to continue putting like the date of when it's being uploaded next to it, just so I can keep track a little bit better. And then all of this I just copy and pasted from my August goals, so I can just keep a running list of like what I sort of want to record or what I would like to record, just to make myself a little bit more organized and make my vlogs and my videos a little bit more purposeful and intentional and helpful perhaps. So that just got moved over. And then this is what I'm most excited about, Studio Ilo, which is going to be my new small business brand, my new small business idea. I've had the title of this for a while now, but up until now I kind of had a vague idea of what I wanted to do, and I feel like I'm starting to gain more clarity on what it is that I actually want to do. And you guys, I've always said this, I am a dreamer. I like have big ideas and so many things that I want to do under this brand name, but we are taking it easy. We are starting off very small, and then from there we will start to build it up. So I'm just gonna talk about like the first step in this plan of what I want it to be. And so because I'm pregnant, because I'm about to have a baby, and like my circumstances in this moment of my life, I want to focus on creating small physical products. So I have a few things that I know I want to sell on there, and all of the items that I want to sell on here tie back to like what my passions are, what I love doing, and what like my jobs and my career has kind of been built upon, which is yoga, art and art therapy, and I guess wellness. That's pretty much it. So I have 3 things that I know I want to make, but I'm not going to tell you here yet. I'm going to kind of make a vlog of my process, and I will talk a little bit more about that in that vlog. For this video, all I will say is that I want to start doing some product development for small macrame accessories. I want to create 2 woven wall hangings. We went down from 5 to 2 because I obviously cannot even do 1, so I think 2 sounds like a good amount of projects to be able to do and finish. And then once my product development is done, I would like to start making my inventory. I don't have any numbers about like how many things of what I want to make. I have already ordered all of like the materials that I will need to make them. Then once I'm done actually making the inventory, I have to figure out where I want to sell. It's a toss-up right now between Etsy and Shopify. If you have a small business or have any experience with either Etsy or Shopify, please leave a comment down below. giving me your opinion, and hopefully that'll help me figure out what I want to do more. And then the last thing for that is outlining a social media posting strategy. Moving on to the final section of our September goals. This one also, I pretty much just copy pasted from my August goals, and these are like the things that are not exactly like super like measurable. It's not like if you did it or if you didn't do it. I think it's just there's too much fluctuation in it to be able to do that, so I've kind of just put it in its own kind of little section, and it's more, I guess it's more like wellness things for myself. So anyway, we got the same: clinical Pilates once a week, meal prep and grocery shopping, creating a morning routine, a night routine, physio and pelvic floor exercises, hip opening stretches, getting ready for birth, and trying to go on a 30-minute walk most days, and then teaching Masa Orbit. That is it for this goals video. I'm really excited for September and to see how I progress throughout the month. I don't know if it's the weather. The sun has been coming out more. We're starting to leave winter behind. It is still cold outside, but the sun is starting to shine a little bit more. Except I think actually we've got another like little period of rain coming the next week. But on most days it's been pretty sunny out, and that just kind of like boosts my mood. Spring is coming soon, and I just have this like newfound energy in me. So I'm really excited for September. I'm really excited for starting this small business and like just seeing what transpires this next month. We've got a lot of exciting things coming, and then obviously next month will be the birth of the baby, so it's gonna be a little bit hectic after this month, I think. So we're just trying to enjoy it for the rest of September. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.